Hey everybody, welcome to another Illustrator CS6 tutorial, and we're going on part 3 of the image trace advanced options. So last we left off on corners, where I showed you how much corners, how the corner slider affected what was going on. So the next thing I want to show you is the noise slider. And what the noise slider does is it pretty much reduces the noise the higher you have it. So the higher up, the less noise. So if I wanted to bring this up to something, actually, we'll leave it where it is, and I'll stop it real quick. And we'll just kind of take a look at the image. I'll zoom in a little bit on a section. And when you look in here, you can see things that are kind of have a bunch of dots around, and they're highly pixelated and noisy, and that's what noise is. So to reduce that and get a kind of more of a smooth look, you would increase the noise. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to increase it to 7 to 85-ish%. I'm going to let it do its thing, and I'm going to pause this until it's done, and then show you what's going on afterwards and try to show you the difference. So see you in a second. And I'm back now, and I have the noise applied, and you can see that when you adjust the noise, you're going to get different patterns within the object here because it's been more blurred and the noise is a little bit more less noticeable. So you're going to get different patterns here. So that's what the noise does. The next thing we've got here is method, and there's two different methods here. One is called abutting, or one is overlapping. And that's basically telling you how the paths connect. And as you can see on here on the little info pop-up, the abutting, it creates cutout paths, and then overlapping stacks them on top of each other. So for example, for maybe this wing here, the first color, if we had it on overlapping, would be the darkest color, and then they put another layer of the light color on top of it, and then a lighter, and so on until they're overlapping. It would look like how it is now. So let's go ahead and take a look at these right now. Take a good look at them, because this is the abutting section, and I'll show you the outlines. So that's what it looks like, and I'll do outlines with the path there so you can see it. And then if I want to go to overlapping, let's try that, and then that way, oh, it is on overlapping, so now I want to go to abutting, that's why. So that was on overlapping already. Now it's going to go to the abutting with the cutout paths, and we'll see what that looks like. And once again, I'm going to end up pausing it so you guys don't have to sit here in silence watching this, because I can't think of enough stuff to say during these things. So I'm going to pause it and see you guys in a second. See you later. Hey everybody, I am back, and now our method has been changed. We changed it from overlapping to abutting, and let's see how it looks. Let's go to tracing result with outlines, and as you can see, there are a lot less outlines on here, a lot less paths that you have to deal with when you're using the abuttal. And you can see that it's a lot more crisp and clean. It all depends on what you like and what you like to deal with, and how you think it handles the different colors. So keep that in mind when you're using the methods here. And then down here we've got create, and we've got fills and strokes. And what is asking you to create is the colored regions in here. Do you want them to be fills, which are basically using the paint bucket and putting it in colors, or do you want to use strokes, which is using paths that have a stroked color on it to create the colors? And then if you have strokes selected, then the next thing that'll pop up for you is the stroke here, and you're able to specify a maximum width that you can have for the stroke pixels. So if you set the maximum width of 10 and it wanted to fill this little section in that my mouse is on, it would have a bunch of lines going up and throughout this that it would have a stroke connected to them, and that stroke would provide the color. All right, we've got a couple more things down here called options. We've got snap curves to lines. So if you've got a lightly curved line, it's going to make it a straight line, and then ignore white. So if you have something that's colored white and you image trace it, it's just going to set the fill to none. Here's our information bar down here. Basically, it's telling us what we have when we're traced. So we've got 193 colors, 228 paths, and 5,389 anchor points. So that's that. And then here's a preview button. Check it on, check it off to preview what you're tracing. If you uncheck it and you start messing with some of this stuff, it's not going to automatically preview what you want to do. So if you have preview on, as you can see, the preview automatically starts going off and you have to render again. So if you want to work quick, if you need to change a bunch of settings, check off the preview. If you're trying to change one setting to hone it in, then you might want to keep the preview on. So that's it for all the image trace options here. In our next tutorial, we're going to learn how to do more things with tracing graphics, and it'll help you out in your projects that you might be working on where you use image trace, obviously. So thanks a lot for watching this. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and be sure to subscribe if you are looking for more videos. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a good day.